8.5 Soufriere back at it again. And of course, it's now 4 minutes after the hour of 11 a.m. in Surface and Lucia, the Eastern Caribbean. Mwanza, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. It's been a while. Sakafet.
Good morning. I'm Regis. Been taking life day by day.
Taking life day by day, huh?
Yeah.
What a way to go. And of course, we're getting set for the annual road race, Soufriere Special Education and Rehabilitation Center. Maybe just tell us a little what is expected. How excited are you? And is your house gonna take it home?
Well, since I'm the physical education teacher, I won't be undertaking a house. I've left that to somebody else, but I'm very excited for what's to come because what I'm trying to portray this year is to our minds to be more engaging. I'm trying to create a more perspective for them. So this year I plan on gifting them a few items. So that's something we really like.
Nice. I'm asking you your business, you know. You plan on gifting a few items
Such as laptops and tablets are,
I should come and run.
well, you should do that. I sent out a few sponsors, so I'm just waiting. I have to collect some of the sponsorship today, so that would enhance me in purchasing some of these items for my students.
Nice. Tell us about the route. We have the upper and then the lower. So please
So,
explain to us.
so we have the higher functioning and lower functioning. So the higher functioning are students who are more able, and the lower functioning are students who are less disabled, more on the spectrum. So those with autism and other disabilities, I've already asked my principal to inform the parents to come along and assist in helping those students run. So we have two routes. One is for the high functioning students, the next one is for the lower functioning students.
Please tell us when that activity is taking place. Speak to us about the time.
Well, this activity will be taking place on November 12th, that is Tuesday next week. Time is at 9:30. So we'll be starting on the small bridge that is by the primary school.
As the physics teacher, tell us your observation in terms of are the children ready for this?
Yes, we've been anticipating this event for a while. Every day, we keep asking me, so when are we going to run? I would say sports is something we really enjoy at for special education, especially my children. They really enjoy participating and engaging in those various activities, especially when it comes to track and field events or our annual race. That's something we look forward to and I look forward to. So just today, I had to have my P session, and they were like, "So, are we having P today?" But I told them I told you this interview today, and they were very disappointed. But I plan on doing my session after lunch when I get back to school.
Okay, so tell us how what is your involvement in getting them really prepared?
Well, my involvement is every day we train, and we have already went on the road once
Okay.
just to get them familiarized with where we're supposed to run. Plus, we have some new students, so I wanted to show them the route. So every day we training. I have someone who assists me. That's Coach Gilroy. So we engage in various physical activities where I have them run from one cone to a next. We use our school's playground, so I would have them do a couple rounds. We do stretches, we do other exercises. Basically, a lot of endurance and stamina exercises just to get them fit enough for the special day.
In comparison to that, would you say that they're ready?
Yes, I would say that definitely. Like I said, we're anticipating that event. So, ready or not, I would think we want to run. We're always looking forward to that special event. So, I would say we're ready.
Okay, encourage the public, of course. I'm sure a lot of persons are not aware that this is happening. And if there were flyers or however persons can support through whatever means. This is your opportunity to actually urge them to do so and speak to us in terms of what else is going to be undertaken by the school.
Yeah, that's something I've been trying to advocate to my principal, where people tend to focus more on the general ed sports than what we undertake at special ed. So I'm urging the general public to come and show their support and just give our kids that opportunity to see that we're supported, because people only focus more on general ed sports than art. We have flyers out. You can visit our page on Facebook, so for Special Education and Rehabilitation Center. We have posted a few activities we undertake at our school recently. So you can just visit our page on Facebook, and the flyer is always there.
Anything else you want to share in terms of the students as well? Because, like you made mention of, so oftentimes we cast a blind eye
Yeah, I
to
would
those
say I
students
just
and tend to feel neglected as well.
yeah, I just would like to urge the general public just to give our kids a chance, because people tend to look at or on the general ed or the schools than then we focus on our schools. So what I'm trying to do is showcase what we have, what we do at special ed, just to give my students the opportunity to portray themselves, to show the public that we're like the general ed, but we're students with special needs and disabilities, but they can perform the best. We can showcase what they have. So if the community can just provide them with that opportunity to see, okay, the faces that people come to support it, I believe that will encourage them to give the all. And next year, I will try and make it better. But this year, I'm just trying to create that initiative where I provide them with a few gifts items, where the tablets, the laptops come in, so they feel encouraged. They feel like, well, so we're doing something, and that would make them feel like they always want to participate.
Um, in the grand scheme of everything, what would you say would be the greatest challenges for you dealing with those with special needs?
Well, I would say at times it's a difficult task, and at times it comes easy, because you have to deal with students with different disabilities, different backgrounds, different needs. There are students with autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy. We have different difficulties, so I have to cater for each student. That's where I have to be diverse. So let's say if there is a child with autism, I have to create activities just to cater for that one child. So we would bounce the ball. I would just let them catch simple things just to get them engaged and fun, and they would like that. So I would create create different activities just to cater for each child, because every child deserves to partake in physical education.
We also know that not much recognition is being given to that particular center as well. What would you like to see change? What can those in authority do, to bring more awareness? In your opinion, that is.
Well, I would like to see, I want all stakeholders and government, basically everybody, just to sensitize the general public as to what happens at special education, because people tend to cast a blind eye. Like I previously said, people center around more general ed than special education. Basically, they think like the children can't do nothing for themselves, or they have these names calling them, but basically we can do what the general ed can do. So if more inclusion can happen, if we can allow the students to showcase their talents, partake in other activities which happens in the general ed, that would be greatly appreciated. And if more people can just get involved, what's happening around, because we have a lot of activities and initiatives going on at special ed. We have life skill class, we partake in information technology, agriculture, floriculture. We have a whole heap of things. So a day, if maybe I can just advise my principal to allow the general public to see what's happening, because a lot of people tend to think we're not doing nothing at the school, but we actually are. There's a lot of things going on. We have the children creating mugs, bags, a whole heap of things going on.
Nice. Anything else you want to highlight? Excuse me.
I would just like to urge the general public to come out to support my students, come out to support my school. After our road race, we're going to have a few fun sport activities, which will be fun and engaging. That's something the students also like to. We'll have bun eating, balloon popping. We'll have the lower functioning partaking in block race. I have a whole heap of activities prepared for my students. So I'll just like the general public to see what goes on Tuesday, November 12th. We'll be starting at the small bridge that is by the primary school at 9:30.
Be there, tell a friend, bring a friend, and we know, of course, entertainment. There will be enough entertainment.
Yes,
So
the students
make
will
yourself
provide
available,
entertainment.
definitely.
Yeah.
Um, anything else you want to leave as a sports teacher to the school?
No.
You good?
Yeah.
You have anything that drives you, motivation, or
Well,
quote
my
you want to
students
give and
motivate
leave?
me. I would say my students motivate me because I want them to be better students. I would like to allow them to showcase their talents, because physical education is something that's really great for children with disabilities. It provides them with that self-confidence. It allows them to be themselves. It allows them to strengthen on their body, the core skills, can acquire skills. Can have a few students that can really take on what's going on, the sports activities that's going on in the general education. They can play cricket, football, track and field. I have some really great students I believe have the abilities to compete with what the general ed is doing.
On that note, 17 after, any final commendations? So this is where we say thank you. It's been a pleasure, as always, to sit here and give you that opportunity again. An upcoming sports meet, Soufriere Special Education Center. We have Carlton Joseph. Good morning to you. Big up Soufriere Special Ed. We have Lovey Edgar. Very good, Mr. Regis. We have Adrian Daisy listening from US. Big My G. So all, you have all the love coming in, of course. Luvi, good morning. Oh, on this note, let me just say good morning to Sherry Ann Westfisher. She ensures she keeps me in the loop with the affairs of the school, ladies. And I must commend the efforts of Miss Regis, school
Yeah, yeah.
principal,
Pick
as
up
well.
new
She's
things.
doing the yes, and Miss West, she's doing a remarkable job. So kudos to you guys if you're listening as well. Job well done. Keep up the good work. In closing, how would you
Yeah.
like to close?
I would just like to say, like I stated previously, I would just like the general public and the community to show their support, show my students that they're also part of the general public, they're also part of general education, no matter where special ed. And just I'd like to say thank you for just providing me that opportunity to come and speak out and allowing me to just put special ed on the map and talk about what's happening at my school, especially pertaining to my annual school's road race.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You have all the love still coming in. We have Natal St. Homer. Bravo. Yes, Abigail Sharian says, no problem. You're most welcome. Anything else? Now that the love is coming in, you feel you feel encouraged, just a bit of fun. Yes, you're a special education teacher. you teach the children, but are you partaking in the sports yourself? In terms of the physics.
No. Well, at my school, I've been a teacher for the past 6 years. This year, currently, would be 7. I was always I would say I did general studies, so I did mathematics, language arts, and other subjects. I recently took on the physical education role. I recently joined the program because one of the teachers had too much to handle.
Okay.
So that idea came about. I told him, just let me pick up his slack. Let me be that physical education teacher. But I would say I was never someone who partake in physical education activities or who partake in sports. I always liked the sports, but I wouldn't say I did any sports at school. I would love to, but through my eyesight, that hindered me from partaking in a lot of physical activities. But if it was different, then I believe, I definitely believe maybe I would be a great sports person.
Definitely. And even using that experience right now to transform you and lead you to where you need to go.
Yeah, I just want to be a better physical education teacher. Learn as much as I can from my peers and doing searching online, getting different tasks I can provide to my students, different skills, attending different workshops, just to be a better individual, a better teacher, a better physical education, make my students proud and make my school proud.
Oh, thank you so much for that correction. It's London. Yes, it is. Big up yourself. And Miss, we need you up here, fam. That's Adrian Dizzy. And Natal did say again, in everything, put God first, and everything else will fall in place. I definitely believe so.
Same here. That's always the key.
Seek Him first, and everything else will follow
Yeah.
thereafter. Um, that's really nice, leading me to your final quote. What would you like to leave today?
My final quote. Well, my final quote would be live life, make the best of life, and always put yourself first, always make yourself happy.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Nice. 22 minutes after the hour, this has been Mwanza Regis Soufriere Special Education and Rehabilitation Center. Just before we leave, a reminder of what's coming up next week.
So next week is my annual school road race. That is November 12th, Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. The road race is going to begin on at the small bridge that is by the primary school. That's where we will be partaking. We'll have our high functioning and lowest functioning students.
Time check.
9:30 a.m.
Nice. This is what we say. It's been immense pleasure, Mwanza, for joining me here on your hectic schedule. Thank you so, so much, listening audience, those online. Thank you so much for your responses. Frequency, we do appreciate you as well. House Guest Edition, Thursday. Thank you so, so much. It's been a pleasure. Join me here next week, God's willing, for more discussions. Thank you so, so much. Have yourself a productive day.
Thank you for providing me the opportunity and you too.
You're most welcome anytime.